Hello. Hi, Spaghetti. I put it on just for you. You and Gunner. How's your morning? I'm having a hectic morning, but a good morning. That's why we're a little bit late today. So, yeah. I kind of wanted to do like two separate games this day on this day, the Saturday of streaming. I really wanted to do like both Spiritfarer because I'm really still enjoying that game, but I also wanted to do a somewhat spooky game, and not like a full spooky game where it's going to be like me crying myself to sleep every night. More of like a uh, a game where let me pull my microphone out. It's actually like hiding behind my screen because I got a new light. I have a little light like behind my computer now, but it's like taking the space of the microphone. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna remember to make sure that the audio is working for the game this time. That way we're not just like sitting there with like a completely quiet game for the first part of the stream. But but yeah. So I figured I wanted to do two separate streams. I don't know how to like stop the stream doing one thing and then like start it doing another thing, and then like have everybody be notified still. So I'm actually just gonna stop the stream and then I'm gonna like update the stuff and then I'm going to put the stream back up. So we're gonna do that today and we're gonna see how that goes. I think I'm getting sick, but not the good kind. So sorry to hear about your hectic morning. This calls for more tea. It's true. I'm not drinking tea today because it's kind of hot here. Let me see. It's getting cooler now. It's 67. So completely scratch what I just said. But I haven't done that. I haven't gotten any tea whatsoever yet. I do have my bottle of water in very queer colors. And I do have my my spirit ready to be fared. So we're gonna be starting with some Spiritfarer, some Streamitfarer. Anything above 32 is too much. Spoken like a true ice folk from Game of Thrones, right? There's like a whole bunch of those people who are doing that kind of thing. I haven't been outside in about 24 hours now. So I need to touch some air and breathe some trees. But other than that, things are going well. Matching stickers? Oh my god. Only if it could be like an Anya one or something. Or like a Toji one. I don't know. Have you... So, we've been watching a lot of shows recently. I have been... Every week, Thursday is the day, right? For those who know, and those who don't know. But Thursday is the day that new... what's it called? Jujutsu Kaisen comes out. And that I'm like obsessed with that show for many different reasons. But one of the reasons is the animation quality is out of this world. Though I have heard a lot of issues. I mean, not a lot of issues, but I've heard some issues about like MAPPA not treating their employees well. And that's something that is a little concerning. And by a little, I mean very concerning. But we're watching those updates. In the meantime, since they haven't gone on strike yet or anything like that, the show is still rolling out. typical Japan to just kind of like, you know, continue to murderate all of their workers to get all the things done. But it's been fantastic. So all their hard work is not going to waste or vain. Um, it's been unreal. I didn't think animation could be this good, but it is. And yeah, I love all the characters. Please don't die. Please don't kill all of them. Leave some of them, okay? I know that there's something coming up. Something coming up on Halloween. Everybody who read the manga is being all like, you know, the way about it. And I'm not very hopeful that anything will be kept, what's it called? Holy. Like, nothing is holy. Everything's gonna die. So I'm slowly releasing my ties to all the characters, all of my love and affection for all of them. And I'm already seeing some of my favorites, like, you know, get the poop beaten out of them. So, yeah, Suguru, that was very sad. But anyway, the whole point of that digression was to say I would love to get those little stickers on here. I have another water bottle too, and it's like twice the size of this one, but that one is already like riddled with stickers, mostly the cat variety of the Felis variety there, and other random things like some from escape rooms and some from I think just random places I've been, like ice cream. We love ice cream. Anyway, I mean maybe we could make ice cream in this game too. Maybe that's the segue we were all waiting for. So, with that, I'm gonna slide over to the game. Wow, look how pretty it is! Whee! Look at those colors. Okay. So, last time, a friend hopped in chat, and by a friend I mean some random stranger on the internet, who was very kind to lend us their Spiritfarer wisdom to kind of like let us know when a good stopping point was last time. So this time, we are starting after having fared our first spirit to the afterlife. / Hades, maybe? We also did meet Hades, which is a giant owl, apparently. But me and said person in chat were like kind of questioning that it should be Hades because like it should be Thanatos, which is like the god of death, and Hades is like the god of the underworld, and those are two different things. But you know, we're gonna leave that critique for the end, for when we get to the end, and everything is all of the requests have been completed. It looks like we're about 14% of the way done, and I was thinking that maybe we would do like split streams when I was like more finished, like when I was like 50% of the way. We'd start introducing a new game. That way we can kind of like slowly transition from one to the other. But I was really excited about playing something because it's spooky season, and probably should have like set time and energy aside to do that. But I didn't think about it until yesterday, and I was like, I don't really feel like doing anything for the stream right now. So we didn't. But we're going to like see how this goes. I'm very excited to play the next game. And the next game isn't really like a story game or anything like that. It's more of just like a mini little spooky game that I can play to like just have fun with stream. So that game is where you build a cult, and you are a small animal. And it's a cult of animals. And there's poop everywhere. In a very good way, not in like a bad way. And you save people from evil cultists. So I'm very excited to play that game. So let's see, last time... Oh yeah, this is Snake Paradise. Oh, she's still sleeping, whoops. Let's go into people's houses while they're sleeping before we've woken them up. Let's do that. It's time to wake up, y'all. Hi, I definitely wasn't in your house while you were sleeping. I was just petting my cat here. Hello. How are you today? You are hungry. Okay. Well, let's get you some food. The cat mute. Can everybody hear chat? Libbit Pheasant. Following you. I want to offer promotion of your channel, units, followers. Okay, that sounds like not something that I want here. I don't know how to myrtlate this message, but let me see. Take that. I was not planning on it. Let's see. Let's see. How do I do that thing? I need to do the thing. I need somebody named Julie to do the thing. Let's see. Quality is guaranteed, though grammar is not, apparently. Let's see. Stream together. How did you do it? Spaghetti, how did you clear chat? I know there was a way to do it. I've done it. Oh, there we go. Become cleared. There we go. It's like it never happened. Look at that. Anyway, I don't know how to like single out specific comments and like delete them. But Livid Pheasant is a very mad bird. That sounds like a very, can we give this to you? Okay. Still taste the, well then have a raspberry. Very excited about eating a raspberry with a fork. But yes, so what do we need to do here? I want to get moving on these. So we need to find Astrid's seabound friend. We need to travel to the Susan's Museum. Oh, that's right. So there was somebody hanging out on an island, and they are an art collector, and I guess this super greedy, meanie, super rich, down with the rich kind of person just took it from under them because they could. Is the narrative. I don't know if that's actually true or not. I don't know if there's anything redeemable about this person, but from what it sounds like, no. However, we don't have the magic of social media at our fingers to tell us otherwise. So, I think we're going to go to find Astrid's seabound friend first. Hi, Astrid. How are you? A lot of people don't like Atul's banging, but it's time for hugs. The cat is so excited. Hi, Atul. This guy's definitely hungry, watch. Yep, he's hungry, of course. We're gonna give him the bigger food, I think. The bigger food we have quantity of. Alright, we're gonna give him the acquired taste one for now. So let's go see the seabound friend. I don't know where that is on the map. I don't remember. It's been a while. But we are... Who is this? Olga? Alright, there's South Point Docks. There's the Quartz Dragon. We don't really need quartz right now. What is this? Iwashima Countryside. I don't know what that is. There's another Quartz Dragon over there. Roseki Quarry. There's some fish over here. Kaltstein Mines. I know that that's a place that we didn't get doing anything important. So let's go to whatever this is. Maybe that's Astrid's companion friend. Have I named my ship yet? I think it's like the moving manatee or something. I don't think we get to name it. Or do we? No, we definitely don't get to name it. But it's like there's like a line of ships. There was like the Seabound Otter and the something krill, and now we are at manatee level. So if you've ever been at anything manatee level in your life, you'll know that we're doing pretty okay. SS Waku Waku. I mean, we can. We're just gonna motion that here. We're gonna ring the bell, and all the townsfolk will come to the center of this town. That's not gonna happen, but we have the majority of them here, now that there's only 3. And we're gonna say that this is now the SS Waku Waku. And they're going to be okay with that. And it's now very canon. That's way bigger than I thought they would be. She's here. Okay. Ah, there we are. Things didn't go that well. She's holding a grudge. Canoe under the bridge. That's like one of those self-referential, like, kind of jokes. You know what I mean? Follow my lead. Yeah. Oh yeah, well we just did it. So now we are the SS Waku Waku. Olga. Astrid. Oh, just like old people. They're talking to each other like nothing happened. Oh, drama. Anyway, it is Stella. Hairbrush. Caroline has her hairbrush. That's really upsetting. Well, that's nice. Irina is focusing on her studies. Masha has picked up a hobby, knitting. Knitting is very great. I have a considerable amount of friends now who knit. And knitting is one of the greatest hobbies to have for sure. Keeps your stress levels low. Not that you ever done really stressful, mind you. Miss Shrewsbury's pregnant. I feel like this is one of the this is like one of those chats that has like nothing to do with anything. That like, you know, your eyes would roll in the back of your head and you just kind of be like, you know, when you were a little kid. Bob is not the father. Oh, she's giving us the tea. Now that we're older, we know. We know what tea looks like. Oh, Giovanni. Spaghetti, we know Giovanni. Spaghetti, you and Giovanni go way back. It sounds like Astrid is conflicted in the best way about Giovanni. And frolicking. Frolicking is generally a good thing. We don't know about Giovanni, though. What can Olga do? What the Olga do? And on with the main distraction. Come here, little lady. I'm a very old being, but not very wise. It's a bit like Giovanni. But there are some things I can do, just like me. I especially use patience. Ooh. And spinach buffs. Not the spinach buffs. Look carefully, there are 3 receptacles on my back. You plant logs, ores, or rocks on them. Ugh! And then you wait for me to come back to the surface, and when I'm back, rocks or logs. Oh, okay. Wow, look at this. So we can put... Let's try putting some quartz here. Oop, I didn't do it right. I'm gonna choose this and put that in there. Oh, it's telling me wood, whoops. Oh, no, it says either one. Okay, I didn't do it wrong. I'm gonna do oak logs, because oak logs are hard to find. Wow, imagine having this skill. Oops. Okay. Do you have a... Does anybody in chat have a, a Nintendo... Not a Nintendo DS. I always want to call it a Nintendo DS. A Nintendo Switch. Or any Nintendo things for that matter. Hi. Hello. That is I. Are you done? Yeah. Wonderful. I'll go back onto orders. Do not worry. I'll reemerge as soon as... Okay. So we're still getting set up on stuff, which is cool. Anyway, having a, like, switch thing. So this is, like, a little controller I got on Amazon for, like, $20. And it's really pretty, but it has, like, switch configuration controls. So, like, it has, like, B on the bottom, which makes sense. Like, B bottom, right? X on the top, which makes no sense, and Y on the side, Y on the left, and then A on the right. And like, I grew up playing with an Xbox as like the console of choice, or the console that we like grew with. I mean, I did have a GameCube and all that stuff, but they had like different button configurations. Like the X and the Y were like little swoopies and not like little buttons, and the B was tiny and the A was really big. So like, it just made sense, and it was a little easier for me to like navigate. And now this is like the same configuration, okay, like the same diamond shape as Xbox controllers, with the exception that the B is on the bottom instead of the A being on the bottom, and the Y is on the left instead of being at the top. So every time I see Y, hit Y, my brain immediately thinks, oh, press top, and then that just doesn't work. So we're there. What a bust. See? She had a lot to say, didn't she? Running her mouth like that. Her eyes are a bit scary. Why are they scary? She's just a turtle. The turtle with the T. Would you look at that? Would you look at what? Doesn't like Adul's banging. Okay. She still does not like Adul's banging. Bars of gold? What does that mean? Talk to Astrid. I just tried. Astrid, get back here. I can't talk to her. Oh, maybe because it's sleepy time. We'll talk with her in the morning. Talk with her in the morning. Oh, okay. Never mind. She wants to be talked to right now. Would you look at that? That's what I call a foundry. Do you feel the heat munchkin? Okay. Let's do it. I mean, we've already been using this. What a machine. Oh my. Ingots. That's always been a nice word. Ingots. The bellows. Each metal will behave differently. It just melts the ore, right? So we're gonna put in 5 copper. And then we're gonna put in... Oh, I guess we have enough coal? But she's just leaving me? She's not even supervising me? I could burn this whole SS Waku Waku to the ground, and nobody would be any the wiser. Alright, we're gonna keep this going. So we have to keep it between these needles here. We kind of have to, like, wait. I'm imagining that if it goes too high, it, like, blows up the entire place. We did it! Oh, is that everything? Wow, we got it all. Very cool. Alright, everybody else is going to sleep, so I am too. I think I found the reason why we were like looking at everybody all like moodalicious. And it's because I was tired. I hadn't gone to sleep that night. So like I just like ran at 48 hours. And I don't remember the last time that I ran in like 48 hours like straight. I think it was like when I was working my ass off. Like at like super retail type dealy. Because I didn't know what personal boundaries regarding work were. But now I do, and I'm never going to do that again. Water the plants. So what's the story between you and Giovanni anyway, Spaghetti? Is there a dark and complicated past? You gotta water all of the things, apparently. I'm just gonna water everything even if they don't... Oh, we didn't plant something, whoops. Lettuce! Lettuce plant. This is like pretty optimal little garden space here. I love these little lanterns. Little lanterns are like one of the things that I want in my future home forever home type deal. Hello. Hello, animal friends. Alright, let's see. Bars of Gold. Talk to Astrid. Well, Astrid was sleeping. Now she's climbing up a ladder. Why are you all upset now? Oh, you're hungry. Well, what is your favorite? Dislikes fine dining food. What about exotic? No special affinity. Okay. Good morning. It's hungry again. I guess he only had that. Alright, so now we need to go... I mean, whenever Astrid decides to be talkable, we're going to travel to Susan's museum and we're going to find this crotchety old super rich person and burn their house down. I mean, talk to them. It's X150, Y150. So it's like here and here. Wait, what is that? Oh, they're just new places. Okay. And we're going to be riding for a while. Dang it, I lost it. I gotta go down. There we go. Unless I did it completely wrong. Negative 150, 150. What is happening? Why is everything shaking? Is it done already? What? That was... What? That was so fast. Is that really how it's supposed to be? Oh my gosh. We're getting all the things now. We get to cut the wood with the kitty. Very excited about cutting the wood with kitty. God, that takes a while. I'm waving. Alright, Kitty's ready. Kitty was not ready just then. Man, I wish it were this easy to cut trees and gather wood and things. Maybe someday. We're gonna do more of this, and then we're gonna do more of this. Oops. This is actually really nice because it means that we don't have to like continue to ferry. Can I do this? Oh my gosh, I can play copper ore. All right, bye. Do I talk to you? My sisters and I have traveled and see the ages. People in the ocean are dire need of financial help. People agreed. Did you know people have no savings? Olga gets it. she's got the T on Giovanni, and she also knows about financial inequity. This is amazing. Side with us. Make sure that you can earn more than your imagination can muster. This sounds like Living Pheasant, who was just here. Just about my back. Investigate in our sailing enterprise. Are you all done there? Yes. Okay, bye. Astrid, why are you here? Astrid's getting the tea. Oh my gosh, snake friend. Oh. Stomach is rumbling. Alright, what do we like? We like grain salad. Do we have any grain salad? I don't think we have any grain salad. We do have grilled veggie, though. Time for some food. So, we also have to get crystals for Summer, the snake. So we need crystals for the snake. We need to go to this crotchety old rich person. We need to talk to Astrid, apparently. Oh, yeah, okay. She's very excited about my great work in the refinery from last night. All the metal workers I met were... I wish it was this easy, honestly. I would get into metalworking. You look so small and weak, but you danced around the smelter like a veteran forge master. I do look small and weak. This is a blend machine. I'm sure you're put it to good use. Yay, we did it. Okay. So it looks like we don't have anything from Astrid now. We're just looking at getting some fried chicken. Adding an icebreaker upgrade. How do I do that? Icebreaker. We need 10 iron ingots and 5 slate. And I have no idea what those things are. Although it looks like we're using the Spiritfarer. Oh my gosh, you didn't even see it last time? So when Gwen left us, Gwen was the doe, the deer person, the female deer. She left us with a Spiritfarer, and apparently all of the spirits have a little Spiritfarer, a different one that they leave behind. Gwen's is an asphodel, and we learned that asphodel. So asphodel is was like in ancient Greece and Rome, like used as a like something to help spirit the dead to the land of Asphodel. There's like one of the realms of the underworld. It's called Asphodel. And we learned, after a little wiki search, that the spirit flower Asphodel, it's also known as daffodil. What is happening? Oh, we're coming upon some crates. And daffodil is the name of the kitty. And Gwen was my best friend. Is my best friend? In the game. She was like the spirit of my best friend. And it's just really sweet. It's a sweet little like call to Gwen being my best friend and my cat being my best friend. Kind of like a link there. It was really, I don't know, I thought it was cute. The friend who was in stream was helping us with that last time. It was really sweet. So we're gonna wiki every time we do a thing. We're gonna wiki the flower and see what comes up. Because the developers did put a lot of work into this game for sure. For sure. Tea leaves. I forgot we planted tea. Oh, and Snake Lady. Oh. We got the cabbage. Or lettuce? Yeah, lettuce. There we go. It's just a single lettuce. So, when the villagers are happy, apparently they help you with your flowers. Or they just help you do random things around the barge. So, like, Gwen would do the linen sometimes, and she'd just, like, give random linen threads. It looks like Summer just sings to the plants and makes them grow really quickly, which is really cool. And Atul works in the tool shed and then jams out on his flute like that. So, you know, it's a win-win situation for all. Oh, we're going by an island. That's so cool. I always wonder how games like this would be coded to like do that kind of thing. And Spaghetti, if you have any insights, please let us know. I would love to know like how that sort of visual stuff happens, because I'm definitely not front end whatsoever. I have seen JavaScript, and yes, I do understand that it does exist. I understand a lot of people hate it, and that's about it. So, oh, we got a hard one. Among fishing mechanics in games, oh cool, we got a black tiger shrimp. This is definitely one of the easier. Oh boy, why is it all dark and spooky? Oh, why are we slowing down? Are we gonna die? Is this it? Is this actually Spiritfarer Prepare to Die edition? Oh no, this is... Do we have bottles? Okay, let's do it. I think this time it's gonna just like go all around. Alright, it's up there. Kitty needs to help. Kitty helped. Good job, Kitty. Oh god. It's up here again. Okay. I missed. Kitty! Oh, I might be out of bottles. No, I'm not out of bottles, JK. Ooh, Kitty! Dang it. I would love to play this with somebody because just for the purpose of having a kitty who can go places on their own and get this. Because now I'm just missing literally everything. Okay, there we go, we got one. It's all around the ship. The kitty got it. Oh god. I'm so bad at platforming right now. Saturday morning is not the type of morning to be platforming, apparently. Jesus. It's going so fast! So much lightning. Okay, we did it. All is well. So we need glims to get that. That's actually relatively affordable. We just need to find iron, which I'm guessing we're going to get when we progress some of the story. I've noticed that that's kind of the thing. So, let me look in the inventory. Oh yeah, so the person who is on that island, who is definitely another spirit that we're going to have on our barge soon, has given us this ceramic figurine to go talk to the super crotchety old person who hates art and hoards it all. Eat the rich. And can I... So here's the thing. Gwen's lodge isn't actually here. Like, Gwen isn't here anymore, so it's sad to have, like, somebody's house still on the barge that nobody... Like, she's not even here. Hey, Jack and Son. Yeah, so another player can play as the kitty. When you start the game, it gives you the option for co-op. And if you do that, I believe somebody takes Stella, and then the other person takes Daffodil. Daffodil's the kitty. Oh, I forgot we could have been cooking this whole time. Wait, we have flour? Oh, no, we have rice. JK. What is cooked rice just gonna give? Is that just, like, straight up white rice? Yeah, so during those times where you're frantically running around trying to catch lightning, you can have your friend slash partner slash rival play as Daffodil, so that you can both be running around catching things. I honestly don't know how it would change a lot of things, because a lot of this is based off of, like, you know, doing the single task. Uh-oh. Oh no, there's ice. We have to navigate around the ice, I think. But yeah, I don't know how that would work. Maybe, like, you're able to do two things at once. Like, maybe the kitty can go, like, do the wood while... oh, I see. Oh, we can't get in there. Oh, so we 100% need that then. Okay. So there's, like, a big ice rim here that we can't get to unless we have the big ice carvy thing in the front of our ship. So it's like maybe we just need to go to new islands then. Are we blocked forever? Oh. Oh, we're gonna go here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take this opportunity to go... Humble abode. What is that? Check the mail. A letter from Olga. Asher, while the two of us caught up with Lena Asher, forgot to give you something. I found this while flipping through the magazines and it made me think of you. Definitely fits your style and panache. I also heard a rumor that your husband could be in Iwashima countryside. It might be worth checking out. Your husband? Oh my god. The tea. Oh yeah, we can't navigate. Whoops. Iwashima countryside. Okay, we gotta remember that for tomorrow. Because that means that maybe Astrid ran away from Giovanni. These ties that these spirits are having to this world are like super heavy. Like Gwen resented her father in a lot of ways, just for not being there for her and being very self-interested and not a generally good father. And I'm sure that that's an experience that a lot of people have. Ooh, we could do pork and rice, 100%. And like we're noticing that Stella has like some sort of, or not Stella, Summer has a lot of like some sort of unfinished business. Oh, we can pull the leaks. Summer has some sort of unfinished business with kind of like healing the self-love kind of a deal. And we're trying to collect crystals for her. And I'm not honestly certain what a Tool's thing is. A Tool seems like a very kind and loving older uncle. Let's see. So we need to go to Iwashima Isle, Mount Toriyama, Haseki Quarry, Mishima Countryside. Okay. Actually, this might be where we get... Interesting. So I'm gonna go to Mount Toriyama because we got a flyer from that first. What is it, Munchkin? A letter, you say, from Olga. This is so nice of her. Let's take a look. Oh, we can make her a den. And Jockinson, are you keeping up with the spoilers for the new Arkham expansion coming out soon? I can't think of the name just this second. Air draft. Finally, you can go see some clouds. Nebula fabric. Bless this mess. Astrid's bungalow. Hello, good morning. You're probably hungry, right? Let me see. Yep. We're gonna make you some plain rice. And now we get... I'm imagining pork and rice is like katsu or it's a casserole. What else can we make with rice? Eel and rice. Hell yeah. Krill and rice. Wait. There we go. Eel and rice. Maybe that'll be like sushi or something. Oh yeah, there's these like falling stars. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know that we have the way to get them yet, but imagining they're yet another resource. We're gonna do more rice. What have you been playing, Spaghetti and Jackins on this past week? I've played a lot of Elden Ring. I knew that I would play a lot of it, and it's been very enjoyable. I've been playing Baldur's Gate. I'm currently a druid who is like Circle of Spores. So I'm trying to be like the 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 wild mushroom, you know, hippie lady, and it's going so far so well. We've murdered a whole bunch of other druids for being like fanatical, ridiculous people, so far. And we ran into a bunch of gnolls, and those gnolls were like very, very scary. So my friend and I paused in the middle of like in the middle of combat with a bunch of gnolls, and we're unsure about how it's going, to be honest. Yeah, that's. I mean, I do miss that. I do love doing spoiler season for sure, but I do. It's a sheep. I do miss just like opening something and just having no idea what's inside, right? Like having no prior knowledge of it. Who's this? Oh yes, right. Perhaps you can help me. There's someone up on a fluffy sheep that's down there. Try getting its back in its clothes. It's summer sheep. We're listening. Chances on our side. Gluttony. One sheep, two sheep. Hey, sheep. Where'd it go? What is Stellaris? I know Deep Arc Galactic. That's like the space mining dwarf game, right? You're a bunch of dwarves and you're like mining. I don't know if that's... Is that like Minecraft or is that like... What is that like? And I've never heard of Stellaris. It sounds really beautiful type... Galaxy type game? Feed corn. Oh. Yay, it's following us. Oh my gosh, we have sheep. How great, it's following you. Now just lead it to the enclosure next to the pier. Come, fluffy sheep. Oh, is this it? What a nice sheep. My sons were just like that. Oh gosh. Alice. Oh, she wants sheep. I know exactly where to get a sheep. Oh my gosh. We're meeting all the spirits now. Oh, okay, it's locked. Deep Rock is a space dwarf mining shooter. And ZOR, Pilgrimage of the Slorfs? What? Very actiony with lots and F me being lost in... Lots of me being lost in complicated caves. I see. Ooh, we're in a little cave. Very nice. I knew it! I was hoping we'd get iron? No, that's coal. Dang it. Boo, we want iron. Oh, hey, it's Astrid. Hi. Picking up some more. Wow. Hi, Willow. Hi, Scrublord. It's going alright, how are you? We're just playing some Spiritfarer here. Here you go, have some coffee. Coffee sandwich. What is Stellaris Jackins on? Oops, I broke my thing. I broke my car. Oh, slate, yay! Oops. I'm gonna go look it up. Oh, deck builder. Is it like Slay the Spire kind of a thing? Because I know that that's a huge genre now, right? You've got like Slay the Spire, you've got Inscription, Black Book I hear is like that. Lurking on Twitch. River broken arm. Oh my god, I hope you feel better, Scrublord. That sounds really heavy. I hope this can be the comfy cozy stream of your dreams. Oh, this is nice. Oh, do I jump? Oh no, I jump up here. Oh, that's nice. Grand Strategy Sci-Fi 4X. Ooh, that sounds really good. Have you played the Endless games? The Endless, like Endless Legend and Endless Space? Because it sounds like maybe it'd be like Endless Space. Which is a game that I dearly love. I do like 4X games quite a bit. Alright, so what do we need to do here? We need to get another sheep. Yeah, Scrub Lord, I hope you feel better. That's really rough. Broken arms are never fun. Though I have never broken a bone in my body, I have had many friends who have. And I know how long that takes to get better. So, please get better. So we need to go, let's see. Visit Iwashima countryside. We will do that. Also on the topic of deck builders. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. That is all I've been playing since the arm broke right now. Oh, deck builders? My go-to is Wild Frost. I do not know what that is. No, but I have been interested. I broke a finger. Oh no! Recently or a long time ago? That wasn't that bad. How did you break a finger? Was it coding? was it trying to code in SQL all day after having many nights of coding in not SQL? Oh, we're gonna miss the crates. No. I don't want to miss the crates. Oh, does it stop automatically? No, it doesn't. I have not heard anything about Wild Frost. I'm apparently very out of the loop of all of these like fantastic deck builders that folks are playing. Oh no. This is shiny. Bowling ball. Ouch, that sounds not fun. I generally don't bowl very much. My partner knows knows that I don't really enjoy bowling. But that is one of the things that actually my father actually also I think he sprained his finger doing it once while I was with him. But you know, doesn't give a good first impression when I was little anyway. Can I ask Scrub Lord what happened? Did something like very bad happen? And please don't feel like you have to answer if it's something that you'd rather not talk about. Wild Frost is a deck builder where the sun has been frozen over years ago, ushering in a new ice age, and you have to drag you and your deck to a sun temple that thawed the sun. That sounds amazing! What? I love that premise. ZR is very different. You play one card per turn and have to plan very strategically. Oh, it's like a card game. Interesting. We're here. Oh no. That does not sound fun. I'm sorry, Scrub Lord. Go to the island. Oh, should I have talked to her? Whoops. Ow. Trash cans can come out of nowhere. I hope there were no raccoons in it. We're gonna cut down trees immediately. Hashtag just colonizer things. Come to an island, a new island, and immediately start cutting trees down. With your cat. I once, the last time I was on a bike actually, I was in Denver, and so Denver, and I don't know if this is like in a lot of cities right now, but Denver has these like, the curbs that like kind of do the thing where it's like a curb, and then like at the corner it kind of goes down, and it's just sort of like a soft curb. And I crossed the road on my bike and I didn't aim it properly because I was too busy like doing something else. And I just smashed the curb and flew over my bike. Luckily, I didn't break anything or hurt anything. But bikes are hard if you don't uh, if you don't have a lot of attention span, which I don't sometimes. That knight didn't call for names. I do remember his legs though. All these spirits have like Furugawa, Eileen. What? Why are these spirits doing horrible things? He was here, you say, and he met someone? No, don't tell me. Furugawa. Okay. I know, it does sound really awful, though. That sounds like not a fun and possibly traumatizing experience. There's mushrooms now. Wild process neat. Each time you play a card, a bunch of timers count down 1. Mostly counts down until your creature's cards attack. Counters till enemies attack. Also a countdown to redraw for free. Interesting. Oh, hey, Joel. Be hungry again. Yeah, I am also bad at bikes. I either don't have the attention span or I'm very way too terrified. I don't know, Scrublord, if you bike on streets, but I cannot bike on streets. Like I only do like easy little bike paths and things because I don't trust myself. I definitely don't trust myself near cars. Not yet, anyway. I'm hoping to do it someday because it's a very convenient and good mode of transportation for sure. That's really interesting. Countdown, is the countdown like representative of like your total time to get to the sun for any reason? Or is it like more of just, that's kind of like the driving mechanic to like limit the amount of actions and things? I've been playing Dicey Dungeons recently too. That's quite a fun game. While not technically a deck builder, it is very like, it does fulfill that like card sort of niche because you get a lot of like, it's kind of like cardy in that you get like abilities and things. But yeah. Okay, cool. So now we're so we need the icebreaker first. We have the slate, which need iron ingots. Okay. Oh man. What IRL card games? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sure that you, the opponents have been more than helpful with that kind of thing, right? You can't have a game without 2 people. Speaking of accommodations, I don't know if anybody is in tune with the Netrunner world, but Netrunner is very much like one of my favorite games of all time, and they just had the World's Championship, and they've actually have incredible like motions in place to assist with folks who like need more accessibility. There's actually a renowned player by the name of the King who is visually impaired. He has kind of like low vision kind of situation. And they have folks who are willing to what's called oracle for them. That's like a term that the proper team who make the game have come up with for it. Where you actually have somebody sitting next to you and they read you your cards in your hand and they tell you like, you know, which card is basically in front. And then like where to put your cards on the board and things like that. It's really cool. Mostly Fab, so Flesh and Blood, and Red Dragon Inn. Red Dragon Inn. Is that... That sounds like a D&D kind typey gamey. Flesh and Blood, though, I've heard fantastic things about. I was very close to starting playing it a couple years ago because I really, really loved deck builders like that. And it sounds like a really, really fun, like, a really innovative way to do, like, a brawler. Because it is, like, you punching the other person, right? Like, kind of, like, punching, kicking, and, like, kind of doing, like, basically, like a Street Fighter, but, like, in card form. Which has definitely been done before. But, not the same way. We're gonna go to these mines, because we might... I want to find iron, dang it. Oh, cool. Okay. Scrublord, have you played, Oh, come closer. Don't be afraid. You're so pretty, Munchkin. Red ribbon in my hair. Oh, the boys always notice me. Red convertible. Ski champion. The nicest butt! Giovanni. Whatever I did, whatever happened, he always made me smile. Aw. Shooting stars and his hair smelled like morning dew? That's so sweet! Red Dragon Inn is more of a party game. Oh, yeah. That sounds really cool. Have you ever played Clank? Is it kind of like Clank? Is it more of like a... I feel like... I don't know if they've actually identified these kinds of things, but like... Deck builders, for me, there's like two kind of deck builders. There's like static deck builders where you like have a deck already made, right? Like you make it before the game and then you play with that deck, kind of like Fab. But then there's also like... I still don't know what to do on these eclipses. There's like eclipses and there's like falling stars. And then there's other ones that are like more active deck builders where you're like in Clank, for example, you're like actively building a deck during the course of the game. You know what I mean? That would be like Dominion or like that kind of thing. Yeah. Let's cook some tea leaves. Oh, is this gonna make tea? Oh my gosh, we got a cup of tea. Can I make tea and something else? No, okay. That makes sense. I just found out that they still have a world championship for the Middle-earth game from the 90s. Wow. Is it fans who are keeping it alive, or is it like still the company supporting it? Are you hungry? Yeah. We'll give you a cup of tea. Wait. I thought that... Where are we going? Can we not go to this island? We can't go to it yet. I keep missing that there's a ridge here. Well, that's annoying. Iwo countryside. Oh, there's another rare chest here. Alright, well then I need to get a sheep on board. So there's a sheep over here somewhere, I know. Sheep! To the sheep! It must be, I think the company is dead. Yeah, that makes sense. Story of RDI, Red Dragon Inn, as the evil has been slain, the party returns to the tavern to celebrate, and decide to compete to see who can stay conscious the longest in the pub crawl. Decks are based on the characters and heroes, so they have funky gimmicks and Father Farai with 4 decks? Whoa! That sounds fun. So it's like a drinking game, but you're not drinking, right? It's like a meta drinking game where you're like playing characters who are drinking, is that right? That's funny. Unless by conscious you're saying like, you know, not fall asleep. Like there's like a, you're trying to not sleep. That's really neat. I like that. That's a fun theme. Have you been playing Baldur's Gate? Because Baldur's Gate is huge right now. Can't wait for my cabinet rarity. I know! We're gonna build it, I promise. Oh, a bath. Uh-oh. We're getting complaints. Oh, we do have slate now. God damn, this thing is huge. How do I need to, like... We're almost as cramped as we can get here. We're gonna put that there. Yes, we're gonna put that there. Why can't we? We need more space. No, I don't want to collect bottle lightning right now. I have 2 BSG3 games. My friend stopped playing. I'm so sad. Oh no! I need to get back to my solo and convince him to play. I have not played... BG3 like by myself. I've only played it with a friend, and I'm not sure that I would play it by itself. Not that it's not a good game or anything, but like, it's just like, it feels like it's supposed to be a party game, you know? Like it feels like there's supposed to be like divided interest happening. What if I just cook some shrimp? And it just doesn't feel like a game that I'd want to play solo, because there's like a lot of other games that I would prefer to play solo, i.e. Elden Ring. What are some of your favorite deck builders? Oops. Players have 3 things to pay attention to. Blood alcohol content, fortitude, which determines how drunk you can be before passing out, and gold, which is important because if you're ever too broke to pay for something, you get kicked out of the bar. Oh, okay. So those are kind of like the 3 axes that you are dealing with. Interesting. That sounds like fun. I played a game like a long time ago. I remember I got it at PAX East, I think. It was in like 2012 or 2013, I want to say. It was called Drunk Quest, and it was literally a drinking game. But it was very much like you're slaying these beasts and things. Like you're doing D&D type stuff. But it was a game that was like, I forget. Oh yeah, I know. We got you. But it was very much a game about like not getting drunk. You're trying to prevent getting drunk, and you're trying to get other players to drink more, which was kind of fun and cute. I'm so bad at Elden Ring, but I do own it. I didn't get very far. It's a hard game, which I think, no, we don't want landing right now. No. I think my partner would be upset if they heard me say that it's a hard game. But like, I'm replaying it and I was like, oh, it's just easy if you do like sorcery type stuff. Because I think like a lot of people have like the idea that Elden Ring is like an unforgiving and horrible game, and it is unforgiving, but it's not horrible. It's like, it's hard because it's like the game's difficulty is not defined as something as easy as like change it to easy mode, right? Or like change it from hard to normal or something. It's more ambiguous in that like you need to change what you're actively, like you change your strategy entirely. Like if you're going for like, it has a lot of like the traditional RPG type game mechanics where like, oh, he's got blanks. Where you're, you know, you got strength and dexterity and endurance and all that kind of stuff, right? Oh, thank you. But you don't have like certain weapons and shields and things like that require certain attributes, right? And like in Elden Ring, and I think Dark Souls generally, maybe more for Elden Ring than other ones, maybe it's more pronounced, but in Elden Ring anyway, like generally speaking, ranged is better. Like ranged is far safer because a lot of the difficulty comes from the bosses and scary things being like limestone, copper, maple. No, we don't need any of that. Comes from bosses being super aggressive and relying basically on the fact that they can get to you. But doing sorcery and stuff like makes it much easier to like kite and murder bosses. So maybe if you wanted to give it a try again, try that. Try like doing like ranged, essentially like intelligence / arcane / like faith-based builds where you're using a lot of magic and staying away from things. Because I'm actually doing that right now and it's a lot of fun. It was very like imbalanced when it first happened. When the game came out, it was like very not balanced. We have a sheep on the barge. But yeah, it's much better now. So where do we need to bring a sheep back here, I believe. And what are we gonna run into? Yeah, my current main isn't a hero, just instead a random citizen who's a kobold mailman. So we're gonna go through a couple thunderstorms then. That's fine. Oh, the onion guy was there. Okay, well. Kobold mailman. Interesting. Are you talking about in Red Dragon Inn, or are you talking about in Shrimp Cocktail? Sounds great. I'm gonna make some more tea. Are you talking about in Baldur's Gate? Oh, okay, cool. Is it like a... Is it a like a legacy type game? Where you're like playing for more than one session? Let's see. Quick. No. Okay. A mailman. That's funny. Do they have like expansions and stuff for it? Like, is it a recent game or is it more like an older game that has like kind of expansions that come out sometimes? Need iron. I also need a bigger boat to make people happy. Oh, they have a lot of expansions. Oh, in a good way or in like a this is overwhelming, like needs to be less? Because it does sound like one of those games that you can have a lot of accessibility for because like, you know, there's the core of the game, right, which is the actual gameplay, and then there's like the IDs that you bring to it, right? Like one of my favorite games is Spirit Island, and it's because like you can play that game so many times that it's never the same game. Bay shrimp. Our expansion is basically more characters. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. It'd be interesting, like, are there locations that you go to? Like, is it like a boardy-ish game? Or is it more of just strictly, like, what's happening in the bar? You know what I mean? Like, is there, like, are there different tables you can sit at that give you different affinities? Or, like, different customers that, like, give you different effects or anything like that? I don't really know how it works, so I'm just completely poking around. too dark to navigate. One of my favorite parts about the game is that you can just literally leave food in the oven overnight. And, like, it's not going to burn the entire barge down. I was honestly very skeptical of Baldur's Gate when I started playing it, and I am very happy that I have been, like, my initial sort of misgivings with being like, I don't know if this is going to be the game for me, were very much. Why are you up? I didn't even ring the bell yet. Were very much, like, put to rest because it's such a unique game. Like, it very much feels like Dungeons and Dragons, but it feels like, what's it called? Not Shadowlands. It feels like, why can't I think of the game right now? Shadowrun. Shadowrun's like a cyberpunk version of D&D, basically. That has its own system, and it's very old. It depends. The fact that each new character they make has a new gimmick makes me love it, but not everyone feels the same. Expansions are mostly new characters. Sometimes you get new game modes, and always add a new bar deck. Oh, cool! Is the bar deck like the environment deck? That's like one of my favorite mechanics in games. Like, if I could pick out any mechanic in a game, like having an environment deck that, like, interacts with you to, like, to push forward, like, themes and things like that is so important. There's a game that came out a little while ago called Vampire the Masquerade. No, Vampire Rivals. It's the Vampire universe, if you know exactly what that is. But it's Vampire universe, and then there's, like, a city deck where it, like, comes out with, like, citizens in the deck, and there's, like, a whole bunch of stuff that happens. Like, there's, like, different cities you can go to, like, different city decks that are made up of, like, citizens who you can, like, feast on and turn to, like, different vampires and things like that. But it adds so much to the game. Like, I love when games, like deck builders specifically, introduce that kind of like storytelling / thematic sort of, oh, this is different, narration. It adds just, like, the theme and the mechanics and stuff. Oh no, we exploded! Or did we? Okay, it's good. We gotta get this. Great. It sounds very good. I'm sure it's something... How old is it, actually? Like, is it an older game? We got coal. Because if it's an older game... I don't remember what I was going to say. But I feel like... Oh, glass. I guess I wasn't not expecting that. What is happening? We've run aground. They also split them into the categories of expansions. Smallest being RDI allies, which add one character. RDI rivals, which add 2 new characters, which hate each other with a passion. In canon. Oh, I see. One usually getting a boss fight variant deck. An RDI core, which is bar decks, new game modes. Oh, cool. You bet. And a hug. Hugs all around. Oh, okay. I thought you said base game was $200. I was like, whoa! Okay, so that's an old game. I guess I didn't know. I had an idea. I think I've seen it on shelves before, but I hadn't like. We bought a second cheap. They'll be so happy together. Oh, they're actually kind of cool. That's surprising. They just have to get to know each other. I'm sure they'll be best friends in no time. And I was writing it down. That's funny. So if I make Alice a cottage, then she'll join our ship. One sheep, two sheep. Build a cozy cottage for... Who doesn't want that? They just hit core expansion 9. Wow, that's a lot of expansions. Jeez. Be a deer. Something to eat. We're very sad today. Why don't we try one of these? Oh yeah, right. Whoops. I forgot that was right. Comfort. Let me get these shells off of our thing. That's a lot of game. What is the game? There's a game. It's like a battle system game. Versus. I think it's called Versus. That like I think a lot of people liken Flesh and Blood to. Which is like a battler, which basically like you're on one side and the person's on the other side. It's more kind of like a rock paper scissors type thing, I think, where like I play kick and you play block. Oh, I block your kick, kind of a thing. But then there's like you have to strategic like the more of that game is like knowing when exactly to like refill your hand, kind of a thing. Yeah, definitely. I like it a lot because it gives sort of a way for like people who are newer to deck building to get into deck building. Because like games like Magic the Gathering and all that kind of stuff, like Netrunner and Arkham and stuff like that, can be very scary when you don't have any experience with that kind of thing, right? Ah, the coffee grew before our eyes. Before our very eyes. Hoseki Quarry. Versus, yeah. Oh yeah, because they come on the little cards, right? The ones that they use in like Arkham Horror and stuff like that. What's going on? I know. I just don't know how to do that. I have a font limit. Yeah, like I remember looking back at Yu-Gi-Oh! And being like, how does anybody do this? So I can't salvage homes, but I can salvage... Interesting. So do I salvage a field? Huh. This is like the most jam-packed this whole place can be. Oh, this can fit up here. Oops. So then, wait, can I fit... Sheep crow. Oh, I need iron. Dang it. Yay, we fit our bungalow. It's got a little cactus! So since moving to Cactus City in Arizona, I have come to respect cacti in a big way. This is very cute.
Mm-hmm.
Middle Earth CCG? I don't think I've ever actually seen or played Middle Earth CCG. I've just heard a lot of good things. Our friend Alex is like very into like a lot of older games like that.
Mm-hmm.
Attracted the finest people. The dream.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Astrid misses him. Okay, now we're... You can check the mail, maybe Yoga's written. Okay. Aw. Cute. Visit Furugawa. Okay. Well, first we gotta go visit this new island. Yeah, I'm not about games with super complicated rules, even though I like some amount of complexity in games, like Spirit Island, you know, and Arkham Horror and stuff like that. And those are complicated games, but like Yu-Gi-Oh! And that kind of thing, like super strict timing interactions and things like that, just like I can't get myself to. Ooh, mushrooms. I can't get myself to do. Monster Strategy deck I like in RDI is the owner of the tavern. A bunch of his cards have pipe icons on them because he's an old rambling man and sometimes go off in story when he plays a card. When he does, he reveals the top card of the story deck. That causes random events. You have to be careful with random events because they can backfire. Oh, cool. Chaotic kind of stuff is really fun. There's a spirit in Spirit Island. So Spirit Island, in case you didn't know, is a game that, like... It's a game where you play spirits who are actively trying to stop colonizers from colonizing your island because you're very happy by your, you know, self with the natives of the island. Yay, more slate. Ooh, who does? Train guy. Can't sleep at night. But so yeah, you're trying to fend off these colonizers, and you do that by playing cards and like building a little deck to like fend people off. And one of them is this like little chaos spirit. Oh, can I? No, I can't. One of them is like a little chaos spirit. I'm picking up some more. Very cool. And you can play cards from the top of the deck. I'd imagine pretty similar to that. But it's random, and you must target locations with it, so it can sometimes backfire on you. Yay, we finally got iron ore. Okay, we need 10 of this in order to get the next upgrade that we need. And also some iron ore to put the other person's house on our ship. One strategic deck, I like an RDI as the owner. Oh, yeah. Middle Earth is so thematic and ridiculously complex. Getting people to play it is hard. Much of the complexity is for thematic reasons, but it's a tough teach. Is it like, do the mechanics speak well to the theme? You know what I mean? Like, does it give like a really good like story? Maybe, you know, does it like compel you? Ooh, we got a secret miniature diorama, an amethyst. Oh my gosh, we can give that to Summer. That's perfect. And same thing with Red Dragon Inn. Scrublord, would you say that game does a good job at sort of like building a story based on the cards and things that people play? Oh man, we're getting so much iron. This is amazing. I would love to plant some of this on the turtle lady. One of my favorite stories is, did I tell you when that mage over there got stuck in a magical stasis? Which lets you choose a player. They skip their next turn, but become invincible until their next turn is skipped. Oh, so they can't, like, intake alcohol, or if they do, does it mean that they get, like, immunities to whatever drawbacks that they would normally have? Cool. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Those are the kind of games that I really want to play as much as I can. I eventually, when I get into a good, like, you know, kind of financial state, I want to collect, like, old card games, like card games that are like that are very much like there are a lot of people playing at a given time. Ooh, we got a field upgrade. But that, like, just couldn't live for, you know, whatever reason, right? Like, Legend of the Five Rings was definitely one of those. I have all of the entire collection of Legend of the Five Rings, and I collected it, and I played a little bit of it with people who were playing at the time, and it was a really fun game. It's just, like, there was a lot of, like, elitism and not fun people in the community, I would say, that definitely helped the overall demise of that game. What is this? Yes, definitely. You're traveling around recruiting people and things. There's not a lot of abstraction. Oh, cool. That's great. Is there like an online module or something like that? Did somebody like make it on like Tabletop Simulator or something? Because I'd love to try it. Oh, we have bottles of glims. But now we should have enough for... Oh yeah, we're in the wrong menu. The icebreaker... Oh, we need iron ingots. That's right, we need to smelt these. And then we need other things. Creatures have to be played in the right areas. Like traveling in Dragonlands. They're more dangerous, but only if your opponent has those cards. Oh, interesting. Oh, is it played over, like, the course of multiple games? Like, is it, like, it's kind of like Magic? That's one of the things about Magic that I do enjoy, is that, like, the first game you're, like, you have a very powerful deck, but there's, like, you know, sideboard for specific matchups. Is it kind of like that? No, it means they skip their drink and drink phase, and no cards work on them. Someone starts a round of gambling, they can't join. Everyone loses fortitude. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So they're just like, they're basically treated as they're not a player in the game, right? Like they're just like, they're frozen in time. That's really neat. Oh, it's sleepy time. I need to go to bed. It's sleepy time. Get some more lettuce. We're going to smell some of that iron in the morning. That way we can get that ship upgrade. Then we're going to get that ship upgrade and we're going to crash straight into that old lady, the crotchety old lady's place. Oh, there was a TTS mod with cards. I don't know how good it is. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to check it out because I've actually heard that game brought up as one of like those older games that's very good. That and Babylon 5. I heard the Babylon 5 card game from the 90s was also very, very good. Oh, you sideboard during the game? That's really cool. And that's also something that is in Magic, right? You kind of like... you can have cards that pull cards from your collection, your sideboard. Barge Bouncer is a similar card called Alright, Time for Some Fresh Air, which lets them skip their end step, choose another player, and skip their next turn. And both are invincible till the bouncer starts his action. That's funny. They both go outside. He like shows them out. Yay. Ooh, what's that? Hikarishima Lighthouse. Tea seed, lettuce seed, cherry seed, opal, linen seed. Very cool. So now we know that there is iron ore here. There's 4 nodes of it. Wow. Oh, there's 3 more rare chests here. So we're gonna go to Alfred here. But I have to go... Let's see, where is Alfred's place? Alright, so we are going to pass through... Are we? No, actually we're good. We're not passing through any spooky, scary stuff. So, Scrublord, are there, like, a lot of continual effects that are, like, for the next 3 turns, you know, everybody is forced to do this kind of a thing? I can imagine that there's some sort of, like... Oh, I never pressed the button. Whoops. And by press the button, I mean ring the bell. Are there a lot of effects? Like, I'd imagine there might be, like, some players who are like, ooh, I'm gonna up the blood oxygen, or not the blood oxygen. that would be dangerous. The blood alcohol content of everybody by like 2%, you know, like every turn. And it's kind of like a DOT type thing. Where that would be really good, right? Where you're like kind of skipping out with somebody, you're like kind of saving one person and yourself. Or there's like a fireball that's going to be cast in like 4 turns or something like that, where you can like skip the actual turn when it goes off, sort of a thing. Because that'd be very cool. Some rice. Oops. Come on. I played Babylon 5 Bones. It feels very similar in thematic complexity. Oh, cool. Okay. I had no idea what I was doing. Fair. Fair. A lot of card games I feel like that. You also skip your draw phase when frozen, meaning that you'll be a lot weaker defensively when you get unfrozen, unless you're bouncer who only skips. Oh, okay. It's more often a case of like a curse that has a trigger to go off usually. Oh, cool. Yeah. That makes sense. That's really cool. I love that kind of decision where you're like kind of... It's not necessarily even a benefit to you. It's a benefit to you to not lose harder, right? Like, the benefit comes in not having something negative happen to you versus having something actually positive happen to you. Which is a distinction I've learned to make playing Arkham Horror, the card game. It's like, it's not that this card is actually strictly positive for me. It's that it's helping me not die, which is a positive in its own right. Oh yeah, we have to smelt that iron. Wow, we have so much. We're gonna do 5. Let's see how successful we are. Oh geez, we have to pump this a lot. Pumping. Cat, why don't you help me? I feel like in multiplayer, somebody having the cat would just be a lot easier. Because you might be able to have the cat like on the other bellow, which would be cool. Oh no, did we go over? Oh no, did we burn it? Let's try again. Is it more of like a lifestyle game, would you say? Like it's like a game that there's enough expansions and enough of like a following that like you could just play with the same like folks every time you hang out kind of a thing? It sounds like a lot of fun. It sounds like that sort of collectible card game. They do have a upcoming character who has a gimmick of adding a new shared deck, the middle of the table, which can force people to draw from Filled with Awful Hand Cards. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love those kinds of things that contribute to your hand size, immune to effects that, like... That's really cool. Those kinds of things are, that's very much, like, inspired by those sort of Slay the Spire things, right? Because you'll, like, get dead cards in your deck with, like, a negative effect. Ooh, we got gold mushrooms. Let's make some corn. And veggies. Yeah, kind of. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that there's like a dedicated following for it so that like folks can have like kind of play groups in their area. Also, like, have they done, or are they planning on doing like updated editions of the core set? Do they have like second edition or like revised edition or something like that to kind of keep it fresh, like updating the art and like all that stuff? Because 2007 was a long time ago. It's quite a long time ago. And I think I've seen a playset or a core set before, and I remember thinking like it was very much like a old looking game, like Dominion kind of like style art, right? Which there's nothing wrong with inherently. It's just like card framing and like game design has changed so much since then that like updating framing and making sure that it's like more like newer and fresher looking would be pretty nice. So now I think we have all of the materials we need for the thing. We do... Oh yeah, and how much do we need for this lady? Because we can definitely build Alice. 4. Okay. So let's craft another 5. If it's called the curse deck. One curse example that was shown off was like, play this to raise your blood alcohol by 1. No version in the works. Oh, okay. Is it actually like a Hasbro Wizards game? Slugfest games. Interesting. So they... Is it kind of a situation where like they can't technically call it D&D? Like, but that the Red Dragon Inn is very much like one of those like things that's like, oh, that's like the classic D&D name, right, for an inn? Okay, we now have enough for Gwen's, or not Gwen, Alice's little cottage. We are also at Albert's place, so we can add our thing to the SS Waku Waku. Because I was thinking like, okay, because I was wondering, I was like, maybe it's a game where like I would guess like, you know how Magic's doing all those like The Walking Dead, and now what are they doing now? They're doing like a new expansion with like one of the modern TV series or movie series or something like Marvel or something. The Dauntless Dolphin's the next one. Okay. Icebreaker. Hermes is... Figure sinks intertwined. Makes the boat go 20% faster. We could actually get that. We just need 16 wool fabrics, which we can make. Oh, we need ingots and wool fabric. Wait, can we get that? Wool fabric. Oh wait, we have linen fabric. We don't have wool fabric. Okay, we need more stuff like that. Oh no, sorry, but what I was going to say was, for Red Dragon Inn, are they planning on adding, like, I was gonna say, are they planning on adding, the very popular Critical Role to it as an expansion? I actually have a unique piece for it. There's one token you can get by winning an official tournament. Whoa, did you win an official tournament? That's so cool. Let's see. Hi, Lulu. Cat face in chat. All the cat face. Okay, so we've upgraded our thing. So now we can go to the curmudgeonly old lady and eat the rich. Needs to go to negative 150. 150. 150. We're going. Zoom zoom. Hi Lulu, how's it going? We need to water these. Did you win an actual tournament? I love that there's actually a tournament for a game that's like so lighthearted as to like everybody's drinking. That's really funny. We don't have any more space. I know I could get rid of this guest house. Maybe I can try and reorganize things without this guest house because everybody has their own place now. So nobody's even staying in the guest house. And Alice doesn't want a guest house. So I'm going to say, what do I need to do to have another guest house? You can only build one of these. Okay, let's trash it for now. Oh, it's unsalvageable. I think I just need to get a bigger barge. Which means that I need to see the onion person. Onion person. Actually gonna go back. JK. It's almost time for Sleepy too. I did. In official tourneys, you don't pick your character. So I played as Zot the Wizard. His familiar name Pookie. Pookie! Wow. So they give you a random... They give you a random character, and that's kind of like the competitive aspect of it? Is it like you're supposed to kind of like pilot that character to be the best, have the best lead belly you can have? I don't know what it's called in drinking terms. I don't know, like, if lead belly's not the right term for it. Like, being the best of the not getting drunk people when drinking. What is the token, if you don't mind me asking? Is it like a little, like... Is it like a little, you know, a pint glass or something? High point of competitive card gaming was winning the release event for Decipher's Lord of the Rings CCG when no one knew what they were doing. Decipher's Lord of the Rings CCG when no one knew what they were doing. I somehow ended up with a deck that was quite good. I want a replica One Ring. Whoa, cool! Is it actually like metal? Like, is it like actually like a ring? Right? Like a ring you can wear? Oh, we can turn in some of these. Corn and coffee beans? Hell yeah. Bright jelly and lightning evolve for citrine. Hell yeah. Oh, that's right. We have an amethyst now for the snake lady. Oh, Lulu, if you're still here, the snake lady loves crystals. So we need to give her some stuff. Should be sold. Magic Mystery Parade. Carpet, carpet. Somebody told me to keep the shoes. Should be sold, should be sold. A wonderful item. It's pronounced vase, not vase, not vase. Should be sold. Okay, vase. Full of tiny details. And microfacial expressions should be sold. Oh my gosh. We now have enough. It's a wearable ring. That's so cool. My strategy was to play passively while everyone killed each other and stocked my hand with counter cards for endgame. Oh, okay. That's cool. I love, that's like, okay. Guilty real talk, that's like one of my favorite ways to play games is to like just let everybody else fight it out and then come in and like kind of take everything. And Lulu, if you're still watching, that's definitely how I played Halo. Back in the day, I was a competitive Halo player when I was like in my teens. And I, wake everybody. And, yeah, and I would do that. I would very much do that with the sniper. I wouldn't like not do anything, but I would have like minimal interaction with people. I'd kind of know people's patterns and things like that, and then know how to deal with them later. You know, it's like, it's not... Snake Lady's glitching. We're just gonna be here to watch. What? Oh, thanks. Wow, she made me... Cool. We're gonna give you some grilled mushrooms. I want a brass poker chip. Is it... I love the feel of heavy things like that. Like, there's a... I don't know if I have it with me, but there's like a heavy little, there's a heavy little, token for Arkham Horror the card game that they sent out in like some fan kits that I didn't even know were like a thing until I saw one in one of the fan kits that my podcast and I were like collecting so that we could put on events. And so I definitely took one because I wanted to use it for the lead investigator token. But it's really beautiful, and I love like the heaviness, the heavy feeling of it. It's like very much like a soothstone kind of a thing. Alright, we have enough money, so let's go back to Albert and make our shit bigger. Any specific crystals? So I gave her citrine, and I do have an amethyst, I believe. Maybe I didn't give her citrine. Let me check it out. We do have a mission here, so let me look. So she wants citrine, amethyst, diamond, hematite, and opal. And we've given her citrine. We just need to give her 3 things. So I have an amethyst, so we just need to give her something else. I just don't know where she is right now. Water these real quick. Yeah, Zod is the jack of all trades, master of none, so I was scared going in. Interesting. Are there like tiers? You know what I mean? Like, are there like, generally speaking, these ones are better than these ones, and these ones are kind of harder to control, kind of generally? You know what I mean? Like, some people say that it's like, these are more casual identities because, like, mostly the ones that I'm thinking about are the ones who are, like, chaotic, right? Like the one that you were talking about that, like, looks, the innkeeper, where they're not as reliable. So I'm gonna give... What is this? Oh, glass. Several years bad. I'll give you right back. Amethyst! What a treat! Look at how happy she is! Lulu, it's so cute! And the cat's just like, what? Amethysts are healing stones, you know. Ailments, emotional issues, nightmares, and afflictions can be cured with the power of amethyst. Great to balance chakras as well, specifically the crown chakra. Ooh. Time for hugs. Lulu, do you see the snake lady? The body is coming out of the little... Yay! Alright, so we advanced this, we just need one more. We need diamond, hematite, or opal. There are definitely tier lists. Just no official ones. Actually, now I'm curious. Gonna go check the tier list. Okay. Yeah, let me know, because I would expect that like more chaotic stuff is going to be like lower down, where people aren't going to be as competitive with it because of the fact that they have to rely on like random chance, right? As opposed to like something that's really, really specific, you know, like a lot of consistency, that is. Make some strawberries. Alright, what's next on the list? Oh yeah, we're going to the art collector. Eat the rich. Eat the rich. She's def a cutie, for sure. She's my favorite of the passengers so far, but don't tell the other ones. So we just got a thing that can break ice. Oh wait, we're at Albert. We gotta make our ship bigger. We're gonna be broke after this, though. Maybe not broke. Maybe we can build the house and then get the person. So we have a new spirit that's gonna... When they built it... Oh my god. The Dauntless Dolphin! The SS Waku Waku is getting so big! Let's go! We're going to... Where are we going? Oh yeah. Oh, we can go to the call set. We usually don't necessarily need to go there. But maybe we'll go there to stop first. Highest ranked character is Toggle Snarf Dunkleton. First of his name. Wow, that is that is quite a name. Let's see. We're gonna build. Can we build Alice's cottage? Wow, look at all the space we have. Oh my god. Cool. All right. So actually, we might want to go back to Alice first. So we're on our way here. Where's Alice at? I think Alice is at Mount Toriyama. Hey, little turd. Thanks for stopping by. We're having conversations about deck building while we're doing all the routine stuff here on the barge. What is Toggle Snarf Dunkleton? Can I ask? Is it, I'm guessing it's like a gnome or something? That sounds like a very like gnomey sort of like maybe wizardy or, what's the class? Artificer? Something like that? Oh yeah. You stumbled into the best conversation for talking about deck builders. Because we've been talking about deck builders all day. Yeah, Slay the Spire, I have not played quite yet. But I hear that we're talking about Red Dragon Inn mainly. But also, Jack and Zahn mentioned the Middle-earth CCG, which is from the 90s. And Babylon 5 we mentioned, and also Flesh and Blood. But we haven't really talked too much about Flesh and Blood. But Flesh and Blood is like one of those very, very big games right now. The self-declared king of all goblins. With two special gimmicks. Number one, he can make counterfeit gold, which he starts with an extra of. And he can spend his counterfeit gold on to hire bodyguards. Interesting. So, is it that he, like, has a super big, like, advantage up front? Recently hugged, was offered a gemstone. Hi, Atul. Are we hungry? Is starving. Oh, no. Let's give him a casserole. Lulu, do you have any of these gems in your place? Do you have a amethyst, citrine, diamond, hematite, or opal? I know hematite is the ones, those little rings that like they change colors or something, right? Like they're the little like metallic-y, like silvery sort of looking ones that used to be used to like the mood ring type things. That and also the bodyguards are scary. Oh, okay. So is it like it's just like very, very hard to deal with him? Like he's just like really, really good? And like, how many people play a game? Do you play like 4 people to a table, or like, what does that look like? I want to make a plate. What do I want to make, though? I'm gonna make grain salad. Grain and a veggie. Oh, we can make that. Grain and a veggie. Little Turtle, have you played like Inscription or what's the other one? There's a one called Black Book that is really good. Oh yeah, and Scrublord mentioned one that was that sounded really, really good. Wild Frost or something? Frost? Wild Frost. Yeah, I got it right. Wild Frost sounds fantastic. It sounds like a really fun deck building tech game. The lowest rate character who isn't even limited edition crossover is Eve the Illusionist, who has no gimmick. And yeah, 4 players. Okay, cool. Yeah, Wild Frost. I'm definitely going to look into that game. I kind of wanted to do like a card game stream every now and then because I love card games and there are too many for me to just like... I like card games that like I shouldn't say that. Oh no! I like card games that I can kind of invest my entire self in and like kind of like Arkham Horror, the card game, like Netrunner, right? That like I can just continue to play over and over and over again. But there's so many of those games that are out there that I just haven't played because I'm doing that with the games that I love already. So I would love to have a reason to play other games too. Base shrimp. I actually don't think I have Opal or Hematite. And a lot of Zor, which is super indie and no one's heard of it. Then again, the character I won the tournament with was the second worst, so maybe cheers don't matter to me much. Oh, cool! Wow. Scrublord, now you have like that to your name too. Not only did you win, you know, it's like, I don't know if you've ever played Magic the Gathering, but it's like going to a draft and then having like the absolute poopiest draft deck you could ever be handed and making a pile out of it and still winning. Like I have a friend today who's actually going to a two-headed, it's a two-headed, so there's 2 players on each team, Magic game, Magic thing, where it's Innistrad theme, because it's spooky time. Which sounds like a ton of fun, where there's like vampires and werewolves and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to forget your chicken, I promise you. I just don't have a way to get it right now. Look at this little... So actually, I went to Phoenix for the first time the other day, and I saw cactus like this on the side of the road. I saw a bunch of them going down to Phoenix. I was so excited because I have not seen those in real life ever. This tier list has been... Okay, well, I mean, maybe one more reason would help. How many of the characters have you played with, and how many would you estimate actually exist in the game? Because I know there's like super defined tier lists for like these sort of the virtual card games that have come out, right? Like Slay the Spire, I'm sure has like a tier list of like all of the different like things you can, all the different classes you can start runs with, right? But like older games like that, it's hard because like I'd imagine most of the people who play the game play for fun. But like what does the competitive scene look like for that? Hey girl, we got a house for you. Since it's there, well I guess it'd be rude of me not to move in. Thank you very much, sweetheart. Sweetheart! Are we gonna leave your sheep here? Look at these sheep. They're so cute. Hi, lady. Back so soon. I'm always happy to see you, but don't let me go back to my riches. I don't know who this is gonna be. Like, this could be... What do we think this is gonna be? Little one. A little ceremony. I'll try to do my best. What are you doing your best for? Is it a mouse? Oh my gosh! Soft as a waffle and warm as a pie. I'm screenshotting that. I feel young again. So much for having me. Found me young. I got a no ball. Oh my gosh. That's a little... Is it like a shrew? Or like a pika? Oh. She's adorable. I'll throw out one more battle card game. Unmatched. A very solid 1v1 system. Started as a board game, but I think can be played online now. Hedgehog. Oh, okay, Hedgehog. Oh, she's so cute. Alice the Hedgehog. That's not a Sonic reference, right? Started as a board game, but I think it'd be played online now. Yeah, I've actually heard of Unmatched. Unmatched was very similar to Versus, right? We were talking about Versus earlier. Green salad. We got some for that lady. I've heard, is it similar to Versus, the card game? Because like Versus is like kind of rock, paper, scissors, right? But I actually don't know much about Unmatched at all. Okay, now with the updated tier list. Best is actually... Amundir the Cursed. Worst is Zankin the Drunken Master. Toggle Snarf is S tier. Okay. Not sure. Never heard of that. Okay. Turd, Versus is... I don't know if you've heard of Flesh and Blood. It's like a very, very big CCG right now. But Flesh and Blood is like a battler where like you're like one person who's fighting... why are sheep on our barge now? Another person. And it's like punches and kicks and like, you know, all that kind of stuff. And Versus is pretty kind of similar to that, but like each character brings like different techniques. Like I think like Mega Man is in it and stuff. So you have like all these different like, we're gonna go to the mines first. You have all these different like ways of interacting and like cannon shots and stuff like that. Oh, you came. Look at that, Stella. This little sheep wanted to come with us. I guess it didn't like his new companion very much. You just left your companion. Well, don't worry. We'll take your carry. But first, all this wool looks uncomfortable. And oh no, we're on a boat. Let's drive with Foster. Shear the wool. I know how to shear now. Uh-oh. That is adorable. Key for Mount Toriyama House. Does it go away? Or do I get it? Versus is a CCG. Unmatched has character decks. Oh. Maybe I'm thinking of Unmatched then. Nugget the goat. I would like to feed you. Some raspberries. Much better. Aren't you feeling better? Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so we need to get a corral for these sheep so they don't eat all our crops. Look! I forget what instrument this is playing, but literally if you're still here, she plays this to the plants. Ooh. Are we smashing through the ice? Yay, we smashed through the ice. She plays to help the crops grow. Isn't that sweet? She's like you, the companion. You, the spirit. Are you a snake spirit? Wouldn't trust myself to not be confused, though. Maybe. I mean, it sounds like, Scrublord has... Oh, no, not Scrublord, I'm sorry. Little Turd has played, Unmatched. Alice. Oh my gosh. Zakhan gets stronger the more he drinks, which is why he's so bad. Because you have to creep closer to a loss to play any cards. Okay, I see. And Amundir is a mummy filled with scarabs that act as DOTs, and that not only counter constantly, but usually when she dodges an attack, a scarab crawls onto the attacker. Oh, wow. So it's like more like action compression type stuff. That's like making her... I do not want this goat to eat all of our crops that Summer worked so hard to play songs for. Oh, this is ready. Carrot seed. Oh, we're here. Alright, time to eat the rich. Oh, wait, no. This is called Steam Mines. Yeah, oh, it's snowy. Is everything... I wonder if everything beyond this ridge is going to be... Oh, we're hungry. Yes, we're hungry. Let's give you brain cell. I think we're gonna check out these mines and then we're gonna switch the game we're playing. Because I did want to play some of this. You can't be here. This mine has been abandoned for 40 years. You can't just waltz in there. You don't have proper credentials, but I love the attitude. Security recruit. Or just go for this job. Oh, okay. Break once in a while does sound nice. Let's go out there and train for this job. Double up, glide, zip line. Okay, so I need to do zip lining. But yeah, I did want to play the other game that we were planning on playing today. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of action compression, and it sounds like a lot of two things happening at once, which can feel unfair. I'd imagine that he was like a newer thing. Excuse me, Walter. There's a bug in my drink, which lets you skip your drink phase and give someone a scarab. I love the theme of that. That's so fun. So next time, we're going to make our way to the crotchety old rich person, which is somewhere this way. But for now, we're going to save and quit. And then we're going to restart the stream in a sec here with the new stream info. That we're going to do Cult of the Lamb. Okay. She has a bunch of other fun cards too. Like, excuse me. Oh yeah. That sounds. I love the theme of that so much. That sounds super. Like when the mechanic speaks to the theme, right? That kind of thing is like what draws me into card games, and that's why I like Arkham Horror a lot. I have Arkham Horror back there, the Circle Undone, because there's spirits and it's kind of spooky. But this one is a like witch-themed one where you're like exploring the woods and you can side with cultists or you could side with witches, and it's very much like about deciphering the mystery of like what cosmic monstrosity is trying to eat the world. So a lot of that game does a really good job at like speaking, like every player's turn feels like it could be written in a book, right? And that feels very much like that, where you could get a whole story developing off of just the cards that are played. Like somebody taking a bouncer out, you know, like a bouncer taking somebody out of a club, and then somebody's like, there's a bug in my drink, and then like there's just so much ridiculousness happening that it builds a story. But what if I want to side with both? What do you mean, Lulu? Okay, we're going to be right back. We're going to be back in a couple minutes here. I'm just going to... I'm just going to switch games real quick. We'll be right back.